ground. I'm a 2020, whoa, whoa. Woke up to deposits and it's only 8 a.m. Do it for the fam, I don't do it for the gram. Do it for my daughters, do it for my little man. That's my 2020, reason why I win. Lot of missed calls, looking bloody in my call log. I bet to myself, I'm not sorry that I logged, dog. Check my mental health, I was feeling like a lost dog. Bounce back and wipe my paws off. Get it off the humble and I stick to what I know. Nights on top of nights, long nights took a toll. Took some steps back, but I still get up and I go. And now you know, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding? Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. Pressure on me daily, got the family on my back. Dreams are getting bigger, put the city on my map. World inside my palm, but I'll try not to get attached. Moment that is here, could be over just like that. Fast car, no NASCAR. I was never working hard, I guess I'm mad smart. Top speed like a rocket, it was blast off. 6 figures from my couch without a mask on. Waited for my cycle like a laundromat. Going to the moon, it's on top and that. 2 straight years of dropping back to back. Epidemic jumping like an acrobat. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding? Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it.
You know what? If it doesn't happen, and for some reason the charts change,
Little trade another day.
and tomorrow I'm the biggest bear out there, so be it.
You win some, you lose some, but you live to trade another day. Live to make another play. You win some, you lose some, but you live to trade another day. Live to make another play. Little trade another day. Little trade another day. Little make another play. Win some, you lose some, but you little trade another day. Little make another play. Scared money don't make no money. 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 You win some, you lose some, but you little trade another day. Little make another play. Is it the bottom yet? I'm tryna buy up everything. Not gon' get upset. Just pull the trigger, let it bang. When I see a trade, I'm hopping in like a Uber to secure my future. Up early just like a rooster. Eyes glued to the computer, looking for a bag or two. Market cipher on the screen, compliments of trading view. Now I know what I'ma do. Buy low and sell high. Even if you try and fail, at least you didn't fail to try. I don't wanna be the type of guy that let fear win. I'm the one that dive in head first and bust my chin. I know FOMO is a no-no, but I still get it in. Now I can't predict the future, but I know I'm bound to win. Later or sooner, I'll be the big kahuna. Cause I got big kahunas. I was not scared to get money, I took me some chances and now I'm the big kahuna. And if you scared, might as well get neuter. I'ma keep chasing my dreams. Wake up and mansion so big, I need a segue to get from wing to wing. Scared money don't make no money. 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 You win some, you lose some, but you live to trade another day. Live to make another play. Scared money don't make no money. 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 You win some, you lose some, but you live to trade another day. Live to make another play. Don't be scared, G. Like paid in full, get your bread, B. Cold wallet full of crypto, yeah. Big Lebowski. Can't forget to tip the waitress. Fur
Good morning all. Yes, sir. Welcome, welcome. Man, camera again not working. Let me fix it. All right. All systems go. Let's get it. Hope you all had a good weekend. And yeah, let's get into it. See what we got going on today. Right on time. Morning. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I ran. Was doing something. Nasdaq is free falling. Yep, there was a bit of a scare with the Chinese coming out with some AI technology, and it kind of put a threat on, of course, US technology companies that they found something innovative, so it's dumping the stock, right? Especially Nasdaq being more of a technology-sided stock, so that's why we're seeing that. Scared money make no money? Indeed, that is true. So let's get it, guys. Let's have a look at the news first here and kick off this week. Starting with the calendar here. Today is going to be Monday the 27th. All week we have some like Chinese bank holiday, nothing too crazy for us. So today we have some Euro news. We have at London Open, we have some speeches coming from the ECB president here. And we have the IFO business climate. IFO business climate basically is like talking about, this is pretty important figure actually. This is an important figure for the Euro, especially for the Euro stocks, because it basically talks about what is the optimism in the market here. So optimism for businesses, right? So what are the actual employees feeling, stuff like that. So we will see, they're expecting it to tick up a little bit here, 7 to 9. And then of course having a speech here is going to be important here for, you know, what is said in the speech here. We could see effect on price. So kind of after London Open makes it tough to trade DAX because I don't know how long these speeches will last. But apart from that, that's pretty much it, right? That's pretty much it. So we have to keep an eye on this because it's an easy way to get caught out on Monday, forget the speeches, and then get messed up. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Rest of the week we're pretty clean. Of course, some classic. We have Bailey speaking on one New York session here, and then we have FOMC this week. FOMC we'll speak about a little bit later, maybe by Tuesday tomorrow. We'll speak about FOMC, and then of course we'll speak about FOMC on the actual day, with what they're expecting to do with rates, keeping it the same, and its effect. So let's have a look here at the charts and start off with GJ here. So GJ obviously pushing up very, very heavily during our Friday session here. Starting on the daily time frame, we can see previous daily here closing strong bullish at this previous resistance is going to be kind of where our contention zone is. Current daily's made a bottom wick, yet to make a strong top wick. It's yet to have a top wick. We'll see how that looks on broker. But break the high. If it breaks the high, I do expect to come up to that previous daily resistance, which I am going to mark here. It's actually previous daily support. And yeah, previous daily bullish, previous 4-hour bullish, no bottom wick on this 4-hour. Really would like to see a bottom wick on this 4-hour. We got a beautiful pullback, so we pushed very heavily during Friday session, and then we actually pulled back nicely during Asian, but that pullback's already been eaten up with the monster candle here, which we saw on the 15th, this big 4-hour candle open here. I saw some of the guys in the group take trades, very, very nice options. I would say this is one option here, and then I saw other people take this buy here, breaking the high, stop loss below the low. Quite a simple option, 11 pips to there, see what happens there, and then continuation to the high. So that was a very, very nice trade. I agree with that. Now, since we're at the highs here, we're kind of finished that whole range here, right? So you had two options to get in the range. If you missed those two options, yeah, you kind of missed, you know, and you're trading Asian. If you're not trading Asian, obviously not an option. But if you are trading Asian and you need to take notes, this is what you need to take notes about. Option one was this candle here for sure. Close above this resistance. You had at least, should be, as long as you have like 8-9 pips should be okay. How many pips was this? It's about 9 pips there, especially with a smaller stop loss back inside the range, like a 15 pip. It's already like already more than 50% of your position, right? And then this was another option here to continue up. So two options there. Now we come into London, where it's a bit more of a complex situation here in London, being that we've already made that push through the ranges. So we ideally need to make a new range, or we need to leave this range, but leaving this range can result in some weakness, since we've had, since this morning, let's say 6:15 a.m., we've had a 112 pip push. So if we do get the breakout, where is that juice coming from for the extension here is what we need to develop. Now the juice will come from either two things. Will come from deep liquidity grabs, or will come from what? Will come from price creating range and then closing above. So yeah, most markets opened on a gap up today. Let's see, I want to see how GJ's gap looks like. Yeah, consider that filled now. When you're trading into a gap, you know, it's high chance it'll be filled, but for sure now it's filled, that gap. So nothing to worry about that gap being there. So gap is filled. Now the extension, so we need to see, so it's pretty high chance that if price is moving into a gap, it will fill the gap. Now the question is, do we start to leave this zone or what? This looks drastically different on my broker though, drastically different. My broker is at resistance, or very close to. Let me draw a line and see how many pips away from current high on 15 minutes to resistance is around 6 pips. From this high to resistance, hopefully it's the same, is 10 pips. So it's double the distance on this. So we'll have to keep an eye on that on broker. So this is because of gap resampling. So ideally structure creation and then to look up. Bias is bullish. I would love to see a bottom wick created. We could look to buy back up towards these highs if we get a nice little structure formation. But again, it's kind of reached that top end of the range and this gap is now considered filled. So normally when a gap is filled and price wants to go down, that's what it will do. It will fill the gap and then it starts to go down for the rest of the day. But we're not bearish bias for that to happen. So ideally I'd look for support, but that could be something that happens where we create the support and inevitably fail. We just need to hope price action has enough volume to allow us to get into a profitable position. Any problems, we get our break even, worst case scenario. And if we do continue and try to push through the range, then, you know, happy days. Otherwise, we're looking to buy above the range. So we'll see about that. And yeah, looking at gold here on the other hand, gold, this is something I spoke about in the webinar, looking for sells below here. This was very nice sells. It did push immediately on open, so didn't make it the easiest here. Only 30-minute was trying, but you know, pushing on the open like this right now, again we've reaching a target here. We filled this whole range. Okay, this was the range we're looking to fill. Now if we look at daily is still closing at this daily resistance. Now this is where we can start to build that change of structure potential, right? Would I consider this gap filled? I'm gonna check broker. Yeah, broker doesn't have a gap actually. Yeah, broker's clean. Even looks clean. Price action wise, some nice sell options. Especially that setup 2, wow. This setup 2 on broker is very clean. It's actually clean here as well. This one. This is very nice. Yeah. Even if you, yeah, this is nice. So now what are we looking at? Well, kind of reached target for now. We need to see what's happening. Setup 3 sell? No, target's met. And this is not a setup 3, this is a rejection wick. You know, the sells happened already. This is late in the move now. So we need to be patient. It could keep going, but you don't want to be that guy that sells the lows and then it starts pulling back from here and then dumps a little bit later, right? You don't want to be that guy and then you lose in a move. Even though the whole day continues down bearish, you've managed to lose, you know, and all you had to do is close your eyes and press sell if it becomes a day like that. So you want to make sure to not need to FOMO into that. But this is a decent 4-hour closing below this structure here. Next targets are going to be 4-hour supports down here. Got sell on gold earlier, Asian setup 1. Yeah, that's valid. You don't want to add on to that. If anything, you left a runner on that, right? But that was valid, correct. Let's put this 4-hour support. What else we got here? 1 hour is clean there. 30-minute clean to here. So 15 is going to be this small watch zone here. 50 level is upon us. Is quite a strong number. I do believe we can push through it if we have good liquidity. I really want to be trading. I want this to pull back. This is what I want right now. I want this to pull back, and then I would love to see price close below here and then take the sells down. Also, keep in mind this is mixed bias, so this could be the start of the buys. The only issue with the buys at the moment, so we need to get back inside this range. Now on a 15, the buys make sense above this resistance here. Above here to get to this resistance, see what's up. On a 30-minute, it makes sense a little bit lower, you know, closing back inside of the range, but we would need a change of structure. Otherwise, you're just trying to buy a call or bottom here, because we did break below this technically, and this could just be a retest to continue down. So I'd like to see this change and then take a buy. Would like price to reject 2050 before buys. Yeah, but if you look at the past, it's not been like a sticky, too sticky level. It's hit and miss, right? Like here it really didn't give a shit, didn't give a shit, didn't give a shit. Here it did. Here it didn't give a shit. Here it did. You see what I mean? It's like it's been hit and miss. It's not been like, okay, it's a really strong resistance or support. So would, of course, it add more confirmation, but doesn't make it 100%, you know, a needed thing. All right, let's have a look at DAX here on the other hand. Move on to DAX. Wow, DAX is melting right now. Markets, this is because the stock market is dumping as well here. Wow. DAX is melting. This is exactly what we want though. This is why DAX started to get inconsistent. We noticed a lot of inconsistencies. Why did we notice a lot of inconsistencies? Because because we were getting close towards the top, right? So daily has unlimited room, no daily top wick, which is interesting. We have a gap. Did we fill this gap? If we didn't fill the gap, that's very interesting. Look, D40. Ooh, is that not filled? Yeah, that gap is not filled actually. That's very interesting. It's a gap between 21,340 to 21,355. It's not filled. It's not filled. It was attempted to fill, but it's actually technically not filled. This is what I mean. Gaps don't have to be filled immediately, but sometime in the future I'd expect it to be filled. Interesting. So now where does DAX want to go? Let's find out. So 4-hour time frame, cross through this previous 4 hour. If we get back above this previous 4 hour, starts to kind of flip stuff. With my caps. Okay, let's see where 1 hour is going. We have this resistance here. There's structure on 1 minute on DAX, yeah, but I haven't done any analysis. I'm not jumping into anything just yet. Don't care if there's structure. I need to see what's going on, right? This is all because of NASDAQ and because of that technology scare coming from a technology company out of China. So this is what's causing this dump. At any time, that could just, rumor could be sold off. Boom, shit starts buying back up again, you know? Yeah, spread is high as well. It's all of those things, you know. This is like, we need to see what's going on. We need to see what's going on. And again, like I said, This is because of the news that we're having in not news, but that technology company threat. I mean, the shame is it's filling this beautiful LTA. This was a juicy LTA. That's what's annoying here. This 15-minute was very nice here, closed below. So I would love to see some 5-minute structure. We lose whatever we make so far this month. Yeah, exactly. Just need to see what's. I mean, 1 minute doesn't have structure, bro. Doesn't have. This is already gone past that structure. So what I'm gonna look for here is, yeah, 5-minute structure needs to be made. We haven't made one for how many points here? Last 5-minute structure after we broke it was about 60 points away. So love to see that. Obviously would love to see some sort of structure made as well, you know. And that's it, you know. Once the structure's made, we'll see about hopefully 7 minutes from now, right? And we can take it from there after 7 minutes, because I need Frankfurt to open so spreads go down a little bit. Once spreads go down a little bit, it will be better to trade, especially when we're trying to scalp this move down. We're already seeing some buy up pressure here. It's a big move on 15. We've had no structure since probably 100 plus points. Yeah, 100 points. So DAX, normally 100-point move, likes to make some sort of pullback. If you measure here, this is like 76, 108, we create structure. You see, this big push here was 108, it failed, created structure. If you measure this candle here, this should be around 100 points. You see 98 points, roughly around that 100 mark, structure was created. This push up here, if you measure from the push up here, about this one was a little bit less, 84 points. But we could argue that it actually pushed out from here, even though structure was created here. This was news, I don't count it. Now this was an outlier. This should be more than 100 points on the breakout, 170 points here. So it is possible, of course, but you know, we can see 100 points around that area is definitely the first spot for structure to be created. And minimum, we should be looking at structure on what? Structure on the 5 minute for that to form, and then we take it from there. So this is going to be the plan. All right, this is going to be the plan, and we're going to take it from there. So hope you guys enjoyed the plan. Appreciate everyone showing up. If you did enjoy the plan and the analysis, be sure to leave a like on the stream. How much? 200 of us in here. Get the likes to 100. I would appreciate it. And yeah, let's get it. Let's see what we have in store for us today. Might not talk as much today. Been a little bit ill over the weekend. Have all like mouth ulcers and sore throat coming on and all of that shit. So a bit painful to speak, but we'll get through it. Alright, GJ looks like coming to make this bottom wick. How can you calculate the pips? Which pips? Sorry, it's all good, man. Just weather change and stuff. First time I slept during the day, man. No, it's not to a point. It's just annoying to speak, you know what I mean? When you have mouth ulcers and fucking throat coming on, it's just annoying to speak. That's the problem. But it's not means you're exhausted. Yeah, it does. Last week I had a few late nights. Was working on a few projects. Up later than I should be. Take rest, talk less. It's okay. I'm okay. Nothing a good win can't solve. Oh, knowing the markets, bro, they're not gonna give you that. Gonna give you the opposite, man. Just to rub it in the wound, you know? Just to make you feel. But we'll see. We don't know. I will get that bounce from this support here. What you had for breakfast today? Same old, man. Oats and eggs. He was out at the clubs, I saw him. Bro. Don't expose. Don't expose. No, I wasn't. Is music too loud? I think it's okay. A little bit loud, I'd say. There is good. How much you weigh, Harry? Secret. I'm around 87 point something right now. Trying to get heavier. Fluctuates, you know. Sometimes 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.1. Depends on water weight for the day. I'll be surprised if it doesn't make a bottom wick. Think gold would bounce? It's possible, but I want to see some sort of either to get back above this 15 here for buys, or we do some sort of 30 change of structure. We can take it based off 30 back in the range. What's your height? 5'9"? No, I'm much taller. 5'11". Ents is 6'7", guys. Ents is 6'7". I will dox Ents online, bro. What's your social? Tradesharpe, man. Tradesharpe is my socials. Here's my Instagram. This one. Tradesharpe. 6'7", too tall, man. 6'7", too tall. This is my Instagram. Drop a follow. 49.1k. We get to 50k soon, probably. 50k. Go watch the reels. Leave a like. All of that BS. Enjoy it. Some funny value on here. Post some funny shit all the time. You know, bro, should I buy or sell? You know, always posting some shit. Sells in gold are better if we break down. Yeah, I mean, sells are still an option. You know, we do have to respect price has already made some of its sells. Like to see what's going on with Nasdaq. Oosh, look at this gap open, man. That's a massive gap. That's a big gap. How big is this gap, bro? From wick to wick, 117 points. See where. I guess this is all from this Chinese technology company scare, because this week is earnings, guys. This is earnings this week. We had some earnings last week, which kept the S&P buoyant and stuff like that. But this week is the rest of earnings. And they're scared, I guess, with this technology scare that the earnings are going to come back, you know, somewhat, or I don't know, optimism is a little bit down, you know. So optimism is a little bit down. This is why we see this. Chinese AI got US in a chokehold. Yeah, that's basically why they're taking this pretty serious, I would assume. I forgot the name of the new company. I was reading about it. Yeah, that's the one. Well done, Alex. DeepSeek. Interesting name. We have a Chinese car retailer here, and the Chinese car retailer is car retailer is called Pupil of Fate because it's translated from Chinese. Big showroom, full expensive cars, you know. It's in my vlog, that showroom actually. In the Ferrari vlog, it's there, that showroom. In this Ferrari vlog, it's there. Where's that Ferrari? This one here. Week in the Life one, it's in there. Also, I'll post a video today. I didn't post the video yesterday. I'm posting it today. It's going to be a great video. It's one of my favorite things to do in the market. So you guys are going to see what my favorite thing is in the market. So make sure to check that out. 6:30 p.m. Dubai time. Catching lobsters. That's make some 5-minute structure. Yeah, Frankfurt opened now. Let's have a look at what we're saying. So Frankfurt opened up 1 hour, didn't reach target yet. 15 minutes pushed up now. 5-minute structure has sort of been created. So we would want this to close actually bullish. Next one to close below. Let's just see on the 5 what we're saying. Yeah, 5 is even clean till here. What's this? Did we reject this? Oh, we're close to it, so we'd have to use this as a watch, because if price reacts off that, we put a question mark. Better to have it on than not. But remember, this move was caused by what? This move was caused by also Nasdaq having influence on DAX here. So if Nasdaq starts bouncing from here and retracing some of the news, so will DAX. And it will go down one more time to grab liquidity. It will go down one more time to grab liquidity. I like the idea of setup 4, so setup 5 GJ if we close back above 15 support. Yeah, did GJ finally make its bottom wick? Oh yeah, heavily. Well done. Good job, GJ. Yeah, that makes sense. Or even just close above this previous range here. Because if you imagine now we're back inside the range, we get back outside, it should be good. But yeah, that makes total sense. Especially a retest of 94 would allow you to buy above this range even. You know, you could buy above this range. Let's have a look at the plans. I'm gonna read through them silently. And if I spot anything, I'll mention. Okay, let's load it. Structure first, indeed. Early buy option, yes. Yeah, you could actually buy from here to here. So be it from saying it silently. That lasted long. Both of you guys identified the plans. Yeah, I like that. I didn't even identify that, but it does make sense. Yeah. Structure close above, aggressive BU 1 hour. Yeah. GJ only buys above. Yeah, I want some more depth into this plan. You know, identify first it needs structure before closing above, and also identify you're better off actually taking pullbacks back up because we're at the top of the range. So more, you know, concentration, not just taking the obvious plan because sometimes the obvious plan is not always the best plan because this is probably late in the move, the obvious plan. Structure as well, buys, yeah. Same zone as me for buys. GJ, see, like this planning for this pullback is good, you know. Second structure for buys, yeah. Well, this is a bit different now, right? Dumped heavy. I'd like you to mention structure. Just a small thing saying structure would be good. Likewise. But this has already changed the plan, right? We had a very big push. Big push. But yeah, at the time it made sense. Morning space. GJ, potential cumulative delta divergence forming in next 15-30 minutes. So I expect bull reversal launching at altitude of 56.74. Telemetry looks good. Raptor engines working well. I agree. If we create support, brother, I'm with you. I'm with you. New to here, what's the best currency pair to trade in session? I love the London session, man. I'm a London session man. You know, this is where I like it, man. London session is most people struggle during London session. They don't understand it well. I think the biggest reason people struggle in London session, and this is like a leak, okay? This is a leak. The biggest reason people struggle in London session is because they trade after London Open. This is fact. It's my first time into trading and I don't know how to go about it. I need your help, boss. Brother, you need to watch my free course. This is going to be the video that everyone I wish I had when I started like this. I start from basics, man. Like, it's a great video. It's I'm telling you right now, I can take this off my channel and charge 150 bucks easy. So it'll sell like hotcakes because it's simple, it's concise, it's enough to get you started, you know, and it's gonna guide you in the right direction. And then if you want to take things further, the next step from here is, of course, having there's more information to this, you know, more advanced stuff, define details, and then application and reviewing, right? And you can save a lot of money doing that. See how this 5-minute candle closes? I don't particularly like the rejection that's happening. What are we saying here? 33 points is pretty big, man. Pretty big for stop loss. 33 for 20. I actually, if I'm being honest, I prefer this to close above and next one close below. Even if the next one can close like this. See how this thing is here. And then I can take it from here, stop loss above there, 20 points. Then I have like 12 points break even, blah, blah, blah. See what happens. We'll see. We'll see. I probably need a big top wick here. If a big top wick comes, might work. Because the stop loss doesn't make sense risk to reward wise. It's like 34 points maybe it will become. Yeah, definitely 34 points. So let's see the top wick we get. If it gets a good top wick, oh, this is now becoming a massive stop loss. This is last 11 seconds becoming a very big stop loss here. So I could run... Yeah, this is becoming even bigger now, stop loss. I need deep top wick. I don't even know if I can run current candle top wick. It would be risky, man. It would be risky. I could run this, even this 1 minute structure here, guys. It would make sense here on the 1 minute structure. Is 29 points. That's the smallest I could run it. 29 points. Deeper this top wick, the better. Deeper this top wick, it starts to interest me, to be honest. This is starting to interest me. Because this top wick, like I said, is not a bad top wick here. Question is where stops. So if we create 1 minute structure, can maybe put stops here for 20 points. Quick break even. Pullbacks into there. Look at these sells, man. It's the top wick we want. Yeah, it's exactly what we want this. So if this can start to flip, it's gonna decide on SL. I guess SL will be wherever the structure is created now. Aggressive SL. About 19 points, not that bad. Half versus one? Yeah, it's a good point. Probably. Because it's not like a proper stop loss placement. Definitely. If you're gonna half versus one, that would make sense to do so. I mean, ideally you expect it to flip, and once it flips, it goes, and then you break even at the 1 hour like that, and then you're just hoping for a little bit more of some juice to come through. If this 5 minute close is bullish, it's a different trade though. But you're gonna go full risk if it breaks low here. Yeah, it's on the border, I would say, right? The only thing that the only thing that puts it off is stop loss placement. Because you know how DAX sometimes likes to do these deep retrace. Yeah, my flip here. Last 1 minute. Oof. If 5 closes bullish here, it's a different trade. If 5 closes weak bullish, it's 30 seconds. I'm gonna wait. 30 seconds. I'm gonna wait now. Yeah, I'm gonna wait because we're pushing up. If we were pushing down in the last 30 seconds, I'd still give it a shot. But I'm gonna wait because this is a 15 close, and if the 15 closes like possibly bullish here, yeah, it's gonna be a different trade. Like this does not look like a continuation candle for me at the moment. 10 seconds, definitely waiting. Okay, 15 open. Yeah, it's a tough candle. This doesn't really give you much information. It's showing you, yeah, it's still closing bearish, but we're also rejecting something. I wonder how to sell that type of candle. Tough this. We do have stop loss placement, but I don't think we'll survive the next for the candle closes. This might just want to rip it on a 1 minute. Even 12 seconds for the 1 minute here. It's an interesting candle close, that doji-ish. I really wish the 5 closed weaker here. If the 5 closed weaker here, we have a thunderstorm. Technically, we take it break of low here. This is a complex position, this, to be able to execute on this so close down to the support with this candle leaving rejection. Which one do you go for? Anyone just took it here, break of low? I'm interested. I'm interested to see if someone just ripped it like that. For me, this 5 closed a bit strong. I think I would have been out break even. Let's see. How many did we get here? 15 points. Definitely break even at the 1 hour. That's not enough for me to close. 20 points. What's the stop loss? It's not a good candle on 1 minute for continuation of sells. You actually want to see this close bearish. If this 1 minute flips, it'll probably come back to the entry. But it's not a re-entry option because now we're at target. So next sells are going to be below 1 hour, right? Yeah. We have this little zone here. These are all potential zones. How's gold doing? Gold is coming close towards a sell potential zone. We have about 11 minutes for this candle to close there. 30-minute candle will close below as well after creating structure. So this will be valid because structure is created on 30, failed to continue above, close below. 1 hour is in no active setup at the moment because 1 hour closed bullish. So we can't sell off like a 1 hour candle right now. That's why I checked just in case it happens before, because we could base things off 1 hour. I don't mind. 5 minutes at support at the moment. No 5 minute structure. So ideally the scenario is going to be 5 is going to go create structure now. And by the time that happens, the 15 closes below. GJ, I believe, just dumped heavy. Yeah. So GJ, I want to see it get back inside the range. This is good. It's creating us range to trade though. I wouldn't be concerned about that. Gold sell in 12 minutes, it would make sense, correct. I've got my chart marked up to the next resistance right above the one you have marked. Is it still valid or should I always mark the lowest one? Most recent, yeah, most recent is better. Most recent is better. Look how many red candles on 15 minute. Yeah, this would have actually probably stopped me out break even. We'll see. Imagine if unless it flips right where it is. But yeah, that probably would have taken me with spread. But yeah, appreciate everyone showing up. Make sure to leave a like on the stream. We have 378 people here and 80 likes. 80 likes. So we can get the likes up to 150. Would appreciate it. Show me you guys are engaged, active, listening on the stream, or it's just 300 people who are just sleeping. It's time to wake up, time to get to work. It's already end of January after this week, guys. What have you done? We are here. I don't see you here. There's only 3 people in chat. Shame 5 minute didn't close deep. Could have been, would have been easy 1-to-1. Yeah, I mean that previous 1 hour level is kind of a level where, okay, everything is moving bearish. You can just rely on price action to push through, but at the same time, you don't know. You know, you don't know. So it's a safer option, but if price action gonna continue, the shit will still dump. All right, there we are. Let's go. Good. All right, people are awake now. I'm in Cali and I'm locked in. Let's go, brother. Let's go. Out at break even. Yeah, it was a shot. I mean, you know, but I don't, even if this plays out, the break even, I won't say long term is a bad break even, I'm being honest, because the time it rejects the 1 hour and you get stopped out, like you, as a trader, you can't predict. Like the only other option you have here is just you say, okay, I'm accepting SL. Like price action is super bearish today, which it is. And you can argue that if price is just going to keep going down, but you should argue that up here. You shouldn't argue that down here. And that's more of the reason why I say it's not the worst idea, because you should just argue it up here saying that, yeah, price action should continue down. Now, we're kind of at a massive target. You didn't enter DAX. I didn't get the chance. I was looking for this 5 minute to close week. If I entered DAX, I would have been out break even anyways. So both ways here on DAX, I wouldn't have made anything. It's not enough for me to close here at 15 points because my stop loss at that point would have been around 21 points. Yeah, 15 points. I would want to get at least down to this next 1 hour. 20 points, I could have closed that for sure. 20 points, I could have closed that. That's fine. Ain't gonna change much. Give me a sec, guys. Gonna go to the toilet, come back. GJ getting a little pump. Let's have a look. Hello from Morocco. Welcome, brother. When you're in washroom, gold is coming into sell mode. Yeah, you see now I come back, it's that it gets scared again. It's like, oh, he's back. Don't do anything. Telling you, toilet is ultimate liquidity. Something's going on. I don't understand. It's a bad 1 hour this, huh? For buys. I like to see 5 minute change of structure plus 15-minute candle close back in the range. That will give you your buys. Just so you don't get caught into a lower high, because technically we broke in one structure. I mean, this, I won't argue this as a structure, but I would argue this as a range because of what it was in the past. And then we've gone below it here, you see. So you want that change instruction then to get back inside here. Which you think you have the highest win ratio, GBP JPY gold DAX? I think my gold is, and GJ, I have the most data in GJ. So in terms of data perspective, GJ, but in terms of win rate perspective, right now I think DAX is winning. Actually, no, it's all very much the same here. Look at this. Gold is 76.92. This is 76.92 as well. And GJ is actually less, 73.75. But GJ has a lot more trades, right? But look at my average return. My return on DAX is massive. So even if DAX win rate lowers, my return, if that stays up, it will be fine. But it's not enough data, this. It's only 16 positions we tracked so far on the public track record. But all 70% plus. And this is tested over, this is not 70% plus currently. This is tested over 1.5 years, right? So it's not short-term data. This is 1.5 years worth of data, which is a very good sample size. It's almost 2 market cycles fully. So in terms of accuracy, I can rely on that data. I can rely on this because this is all you know, done live as well, which is really cool. Actually, I'm very proud of that it's done live. Two minutes for this candle to close. Is today gonna be just a last minute dump day? 5 didn't create structure, which is interesting. So this data will look after Trump's 4-year term. Yes, you're right, Gus, you are correct. Would be lovely to have that. That's what we hoped, right? The 5 created structure to allow the 15 then to close below. So this candle close bullish, next one close below, then that's our sells. But you see this just dumps down now, coming close to this resistance. 30 minutes still looks good, but now we're sitting at this 50 zone, which is good. We've tapped 50. We would have to base it off a 30 minute because 15 has support. Stop loss is looking around, never mind. At the time, it was looking at around 50 pips. Now the stop loss is looking around 65 pips for a target of 24 pips. So if you're a negative risk to reward trader, that will work. Again, your target is getting smaller now. Now your stop loss is going to be somewhere around 70 pips for a target of 18 pips. Again, if you're a negative risk to reward trader, that doesn't matter for you, but for me it does. For me it does. Unfortunate last 2 minutes, right? You check these 1 minute candles here doing the business. Did we even get a 5 close below? Not even a 5 close below. Not even, yeah, I saw someone asking about the 5 minute. No. Excuse me. So, yeah, you can see, basically you can see 5 minute then close below. Gold being unreasonable, last minute 8 the LTA. Yeah, it did it this morning as well for us, right? I mean, Asian session, you're right. Alright, 15 close. Disrespect, no open, no top wick dump. I mean, it still has the chance to pull back and we get entries, but we'll have to see. GJ close weak. It's actually today was mixed bias or bearish bias. This would be a perfect sell. See how DAX is done. Ooh, DAX still respecting, huh? DAX is still respecting here. Gold coming from perfect retest of previous weekly resistance. It looks a bit funny on this broker. On broker tap spot on. Yeah. Well, this is the importance of top wicks. You can see price went to make a top wick, guys. So just shows you, like, even a lot of FOMO sellers would have taken FOMO sells here, break of low. Now they're stuck in drawdown. Morning, Peter. Morning. If we change the structure, what do you think about buys above 200 key level? My thought process should not have to go above there if it wants to keep going down. On DAX, let's have a look. No, I think 200 is still early. But it could work, yes. You were right about gold not caring about 2750. Yeah, it didn't give a shit about it. How does GBP USD? I haven't analyzed GBP USD. We can have a quick look. I mean, sells look good if this closes below, but I don't know what bias is. Previous daily closed bullish here, no top wick. Looks more better for buys. 4-hour time frame is mixed. Yeah, technically you could take, but those sells are very retracement sells. They're not trend sells. Overall, we're more bullish here, very clearly. So the buys would be nice if that faked out. If that came down quick, you couldn't catch sells, faked out, closed back above. I'll take buys. I'll take buys to retest the highs here. That's what I would do on GU. So I said if we were mixed buys on GJ, it's a nice sell this, right? Set up 3 sell, perfect. 10 pips in profit. 18. 1-to-1 there. GJ sell setup 3, it is. But bias was bullish, right? So I'll break my plan there. Technically, this wouldn't break my plan if I'm being honest. If I'm being honest, it wouldn't break my plan. Anyone in the exclusive can tell me why it wouldn't break my plan fully. Yeah. Second structure is technically broken, right? But can we really count this as a second structure? I don't know. New week open, the open space, what does that mean? That's a gap. That means that there were orders went in before actual market opened and it opened on a gap. So gaps happen in the market. It just means that there's a gap. Gap is a gap. Long term, they normally get filled. Please check GA, Harry. I don't trade GA, but what is GA looking like? Yeah, that looks very bullish. We tapped this resistance now, so target is tapped on GA. I wouldn't look to be trading it right now with target tapped. Kind of all the buys have gone. All the buys have gone. So only pullbacks are an option, but the majority of buys are gone. Breakout buys you could try, but they're pretty risky. Because we're seeing, look, breakout, fail, breakout, fail, breakout, fail. All the breakout is done. All of these. Gold buys maybe? Back above? Or setup 2. This looks like it could form a setup 2. How's DAX doing? 94s. Four-hour candle justifies counter trend sell? No. Because it closed bullish, right? Maybe if we tapped resistance, could help it. Even if I took this sell again, I would have been out break even. So the problem with counter bias is like it's tough to hold, but structure makes sense for it still to continue down. But I would have probably gone break even just because it's counter. Well, I wouldn't have taken it in the first place if my plan was just to randomly go break even like that, but daily is not a joke, man. This daily is not a joke. Does gold have setup 2 opportunity? It does. It does. It does. It's possible. Next 15 minutes. So this 15 minutes, 7 minutes has to close bullish. Hopefully somewhere up here, and the next one close bearish is also valid. Boss, what's up, man? Yeah, this blasted kind of through your 200 zone. We have some resistance up here. Once it starts to break through there, wonder if we can start to look for buys. Do we consider it a S2 if we have lower high, lower low on gold? Yeah, why wouldn't it? That's what S2 is, right? This S2 would be here. Continue down. Thinking buy. Oh, okay. Yeah, then it would definitely be a concern for sure. Buys, I'm looking like maybe back above here on a 30, something like that. I wish this wasn't a perfect like bullish bias, you know, previous daily close, no top wick, strong close. But this is what I was talking about. If gap wants to fill, gap fill and then dump. So we've had a gap fill and dump. Price came up, gap fill and dump. So the move up to fill the gap might have been false, right? It just went up to fill a gap. That's why it created that false bias. Easy to see now in hindsight that it's come back down to fill it. But if London Open reverses this shit, it's a buy. It's a simple buy. Above this key level here. Eyebrows blue line for sell for gold. These are purple. Blue line is not on the chart yet. Gold tap weekly support? Yes, correct. There's a weekly support. Let's see if we can adjust it. Yeah. There we go. If this now can pop up, next one closes back in the range, buys would actually make sense. If not, it's going to create resistance. We can take sells down. That would be the sell plan. So yeah, this is the pullback we wanted. The main thing that you guys need to realize is don't FOMO sell the freaking lows. Like, don't be that guy. Yeah, it sucks. It pushed through. Of course it sucks. But don't be the guy who sold that low because you were FOMOing and you really wanted to get into the sell. And now look at this, man. Freaking rocket comes. Rocket. And now you're like fully crying. Crying and broke as well. You know, it's not good things. Ooh, this could be the liquidity grab now for GBpjpys. This can close bearish, next one close above. Interested. I'm interested. I'm really blessed. I found you. I've been trying to trade fair value gap, change of character, and wasn't aware of key higher time frame, support and resistance. After watching you, my trades are more consistent despite having small RR. Yeah, but you'll realize RR is not everything, right? You've already realized how important higher time frame, support and resistance is. It's already helped you build up your consistency. And what's the ultimate goal of a trader is to be consistent. So it's not... Okay, let me ask you this. If you look at what's the best trader in your eye, the guy who catches high RR but is fucking losing all the time, but he posts on Instagram the time he catches a high RR trade and you're all impressed? Or is it the guy who's the consistent trader long term, bringing in gains that can be compounded and that actually build wealth and generate income? Like for me, all the time, I would rather take a consistent trader than a guy who once in a while gets lucky and hits the jackpot, you know? Not lucky, but he obviously has a plan, and farewell. If he's making money like that, fair play to him. You know, it's good, but it's much harder that. It's possible, Carl. Yeah. Especially with the gap up, it's juicy, man. With the gap up, it's juicy. Especially if this close bearish, next one close bullish. Also, after the session here, after the live stream, we're having a little small webinar in the exclusive. I know we do webinars yesterday, but I'm doing a little webinar talking about DAX. I've done my research in DAX. Why is it pushing? What's the reason behind it pushing? You know, German economy is supposed to be doing bad, but we see DAX pushing. Why is that? Well, I have the answers and I'm going to explain it to everyone, but we're going to do that webinar in the exclusives just after stream. Just so people have a nice understanding, right? So we have like a short little webinar there. I'll record it, post it in the WAP content. Yeah, it will be recorded, of course. That's the point we're doing it. So much for not talking, man of the people. Yeah, what to do, man. It feels like shit, but it's not going to be too much. I would want to join the exclusive, but I'm from Malaysia and my income could not sustain, but in the future I would join for sure. Yeah, I think then you should really be focusing on trading, learning the skill, because if you can't afford like $1 a day, $1.5 a day, you need to focus on getting income, because $1.5 a day should be very, very affordable. Now, I'm not putting you down or anything. I'm giving you a reality check. And the reality check is that no matter what country you're from, $1 a day should be around a comfortable amount of money to be able to spend. So that tells me immediately that you need to really focus on generating income, such as getting a job that for sure can pay you more than $1 a day, right? For sure, a job will pay you more than $1 a day. Okay, and that's gonna be a focus, right? It's gonna be a focus, but you're more than welcome to, man. So that's what I recommend. Still a student right now, I have to pay my own tuition fee, but you can work as a student, you know, side hustle. Like, you have to grind, bro. You have to grind. That's the way, man. When I was a student, I was flipping shoes, bro. I was flipping shoes. Made like $10K. You know? I would not spend any money. I would buy one pair of shoes, flip, take the profits, buy more shoes, flip, flip, flip. I would just hustle and do different things. Friends wanted to sell their you know? Friend wanted to sell something, boom. To be honest, 55 euros a month, it's not 55 euros a month, $55 a month. It's like less, 40, 48, 45, whatever euros. It's a lot of money. It's 200 Malaysian ringgit. That's a lot of money for a Malaysian. Yeah, but okay, what are you going to do with trading with $50? Explain that to me. So that's the point I'm trying to say. He has to learn the skill either way. I never said to buy the group. I said to learn the skill and get a job so that he can sustain money. Right? Because what are you going to do with $55 a month in trading? You know, it's not gonna help you any. $55 will buy you maybe one funded account, which without the skill you can't pass. Maybe you deposit $50 into a broker. That's just for practice. You might as well put it on demo, because $50 in a broker ain't gonna change much, right? Unless you try flip that $50, but flipping the $50 has a high percentage you blow the whole account, because to flip it you need to risk the whole $50 in one trade. You get that trade wrong, which we know is a high percentage, you lose the $50. So my point is that if you're not gonna, like, there's no point of where else are you gonna invest? That's my point. So that's why I'm encouraging to get a job and then learn the skill at the same time. He's here in stream learning the skill. That's great. I never complained about that. But the problem is that if he wants to use the skill, he'll need money, right? And that's even money to buy a funded account. That's money to invest in a personal account. Like, you need something. And if you don't have money, that's fine. You can sit here and learn for free until you gain money. But you need to actively look to earn money, right? Remember, trading is a skill that takes money and aims to grow that money. It's not a skill that you have no money and gives you money. You don't get paid for being at the charts. Right? You don't get paid from being at the charts. Although we would love to be paid being at the charts. You don't get paid being at the charts. So you have to have the skill to be able to make money while at the charts, right? And in order to make that money, you need money, right? Even passing a prop firm challenge, you need to buy. And probably you'll fail your first prop firm challenge. I've been gone for a while, but I see you using both Forex.com. Exactly. Yeah. Welcome back, by the way, Bram. It's because of Owanda, right? Owanda messed up their 4-hour candles. So if you look at GBP JPY on Owanda, the 4-hour candle is closing 30 minutes wrong or an hour wrong. What's the benefit of funded account and demo account? There's no benefit. Funded account, demo account, there's no passing, right? They're both. The demo account, of course, is free. It's great to practice on a demo account. For me personally, I would say get consistent on a demo account, take a funded account if that's your plan, or slowly invest into a personal account, you know. For me, it's 25% of my income. I had saved up for a little bit, joined for some time. I'll be back once I start earning more. Yeah, that's also a benefit, right? That's a benefit. A benefit is that you're not locked in, right? $50 a month, you're not locked in, right? You can leave when you want. It's up to you, and I like that flexibility for people. Crypto really hyped at the moment. What's your take on all this hype, main coins and stuff? Have you invested? Yeah, I'm a Bitcoin and type guy, man. You know, I keep it simple, but yeah, I play the shit coins, of course, meme coins. You know, try get that lucky 1000x, nice little bonus. I haven't withdrawn any funds yet, so you have funds in a broker. So this is what I'm saying, right? And this is going to prove my point, because if he comes back and says, yes, I've deposited money in a broker, but he needs to learn the skill, you know, it's always the way like this. I have around 1K. You see what I'm saying? I can't afford $1.5 a day, but I have $1,000 in a broker to trade. And I don't know what I'm doing. Do you get the point why I'm so aggressive and give people a reality check? Because it's like this all the time. People they have 1K saved, but that's in a broker without the skill. And guess what happens to that 1K? 80% of the time, 80% of the time, it goes to zero. It goes to zero. Because there's a skill gap in here. You can put $1 million in a broker. If you don't know how to trade, you're not going to make money. And that's what I always say. People complain when they don't have money in this game. I don't have money, I can't trade. It's also a problem with people with money, because without the skill, these people with money blow so much money, man. Imagine, it becomes a problem, right? It becomes a problem. Imagine you have 100, 200K and you invest 100K, you blow that 100K. Yeah, maybe you can afford it, but damn, it's a problem, because now your recovery phase is massive. Compared to if you're someone without money, yeah, $1,000 means a lot to you right now, but in the future, in the grand scheme of things, it's not going to be something that's going to be drastic to recover. If you passed a 100K prop firm account and take a 1% payout, that's back. That's back, you know? So in the grand scheme of things, yes, it will take time to achieve that. I'm not saying it happened overnight, but someone with a lot of money comes in, no idea what they're doing, loses 100K, it's a huge burden, you know? The investment should be the skill. Yeah, but that's my point. So he says, okay, I'll join the exclusive when I have more money, $50, but he has $1,000 in an account. Like, if I was him, I would put $100 in that account, take out the $900, spend. If you want to spend money in education, it's not a mandatory. It's your choice. I don't want to push people into joining my group. I hate people who do that, right? But then you just take $50 of that for a month, by the way, right? So that's not even 1% of $1,000, right? That's 0.5% of $1,000. Actually, no, it's 5% of $1,000. My bad. Is that much, you know? So it's calm. See how this is gonna form setup 2 in 4 minutes or what? So that's my point, right? Like, because what happens now if he blows the $1,000? You know, it's a lot of money at that stage. And this is the point I always say. I see this all the time. All the time. People are scared to invest in themselves, but they'll invest in a broker because they think they're going to make money, but they don't have the skill yet. All the time. I did the same when I started. You know how much I put in my first account was $25K. $25K first ever live account. First live, like not even first live account, $25K straight. You know? Didn't even test any demo, straight to live account, $25K. No problem. Confident. Bet you won your first trade? I did similar. No, I don't think I won my first trade. I can't remember. He's 100% right. I lost 70k when I started because I had money but no skill. Take his advice. I appreciate you sharing that. You know, it shows that I'm not just BSing. Is that serious? 25k? I promise. I promise I put 25k dollars. I put 25k dollars with the idea to risk $250 a trade, 1%. And I was very good with risk management. I didn't lose too much money. I think in that time I was live, in 6 months, I lost maybe 4k or something. It's not bad. It's not bad considering, you know, what I could have done. Then I just had to reset, you know. But that's what I'm saying. So you're saying don't go live. I'm saying first, okay, if you're not profitable on demo, you're not going to be profitable live, following the same rules, okay? So make sure you're following the same rules. Trading on what? Trading on demo, okay? Prove you're profitable then. Then if you're going to go live, invest in $100 account, just practice and then scale that. I don't think you guys understand. Like, look at the levels of trading. All these trades here, if I risked on these trades $10,000, this is above $1 million made easily. Okay, $10,000 risking on each of these trades. At the same time, the same person could have risked $10 on each trade. The person who risked a 10,000 and the person who risked $10 don't necessarily have a skill gap in trading. They know the skill. It's more about risk tolerance, which is a skill in itself, but that comes with scaling and time, right? That's a whole different thing. It has nothing to do with your actual trading method. You know? So we see DAX dumping here. Let's see if we can get some structure. See, the buys didn't play out. Eesh. Where are we going, DAX? Remember, we have news in 15 minutes here on DAX. This is London Open in 25 seconds as well. I want to see gold here as well. Gold setup 2 looks like it's trying to form. Will it close too deep is the question. This is fun, bro. Why last 5? Are you kidding me, bro? Are you kidding me? Last, it has to close that deep. You were up here a couple of seconds ago. You were here. Makes no sense. It makes no sense. Why it has to punish me like that? See how GJ has done. GJ is sleeping. Are you originally from Sweden? No, I'm not from Sweden. It's the only Swedish word I know. One Swedish word. Destroying my throat. Bro just dropped the hardest piece of advice in a minute. Clip that explanation on perspective of account. I should make maybe a video on that. It's a swear word? It kind of just means like damn it, bro, you know? Can you say? I'm not gonna say anything I don't know what it means because I don't want to offend someone, right? It's fish balls. I mean, it looks like it says it, yes. Are you concerned about the speeches? On DAX, 100% in about 10 minutes. DAX, 100% I am concerned. Everything else? No. Doesn't matter. Have you been to Africa? Of course I've been to Africa. Not of course, but yes, I have been to Africa. A very close family friend has a lodge in Africa. So I stayed on his lodge. I've been to Africa twice. I've been to South Africa and I've been to his lodge in Tanzania. Do safari in South Africa. I did it in Kruger. Oh yeah, Kruger is the classic one, bro. Kruger is the mainstream one. I did do safari. I forgot the name of the place though. It was very cool. They say South Africa is dangerous. My friend has bad experience. Depends on the area you go. You know? I mean, I went to the shady area. I went to the shady area in South Africa and it was fine. You know, you just have to go with someone who knows the area well. I went to exchange money, so we got a good rate. And, oh, really, I don't know where we ended up, man. Oh, pistols, everything was next to us. It was insane. I enjoyed it though. In fact, safari is a Kenyan word. Ah, interesting. I picked up. Come to Kenya. Safari in Kenya is unmatched. Yeah, I can. Habari, Mazuri, Mambo Poa. You see? Telling you, bro. Swahili is on point. Tanzania, bro. Welcome, man. Very peaceful country. Yeah. Not all the areas in South Africa are dangerous, of course not. Where are you from? I live in Dubai, originally from England. Alright, check this push up here. Very interesting, right? We didn't FOMO into the sells again. Look, if we're selling lows today, getting screwed. We have white rhino. I saw a white rhino. I saw a white rhino. And they were all shocked because it's very rare. So even the guys in the park were like all tracking and they were writing down where it was and wow, they were like full hyped. I didn't really understand. I was like, oh shit, white rhino, pretty cool. But I didn't realize it was like. And then there was like someone on board who had a photographer. Man made bank. Like he came back to the lodge, people paying him for his white rhino photos. You know, people paying him for his white rhino photos. It's like, bro, I saw it with my eyes. You know, he tried to sell it to us. Because you don't want to have it for memory? I said, brother, I have it memory, you relax. I'll go Google search now and type white rhino. What photo you want. The best, we went on safari, me, the safari guide, my father. That's it. And we were hunting, we were trying to, not hunting, but we were looking for, we were tracking some, I forgot what animal it was at the time. I think we were tracking, I think we were trying to track some leopard or something, or either a panther. I think maybe, but I don't think a fucking panther, but I don't know. We were trying to track something, and felt like he was very close to tracking it, and they hadn't seen it for months. And it was getting late. You have to be back before night. And then it started raining, and we were very, very far from the lodge. Very far from the lodge. And it started raining. Bro, in this Defender, no roof. No roof. This one had no roof. Only one guide without the guy in the front with a gun. Thunder coming down. This guy was flooring it. Flooring it. It was absolutely... That was fun. That was more fun than seeing the animals, for sure. Completely drenched. Lightning, you know. Suddenly a giraffe could pop up, you know. You don't know, you know? No roof, whole car is flooded. Heavy rain. He can't see. He's driving like this. It was... We can't see all rain coming in our eyes. He's driving like this. Defender, bro. It was insane. Were you profitable trading before you moved to Dubai? I was actually born in Dubai, brother. I was born in Dubai. Look at GJ, man. GJ's just made its way down here. I was really expecting the buys to come today. With my bias, I was just been waiting here to pull the trigger on buys. Anything that closed above this structure here was ready to take buys. I was actually waiting for this candle to flip close above. Kind of what gold is doing. What gold is doing, I was expecting to happen on GJ. Anyone know how long this DAX speech is? Because this is a juicy setup coming here on DAX. In 1 minute. Anyone know how long this DAX speech is? Harry, what did you gift your mother previous year? I heard you had a plan for gift. Last year, I gifted my mother Van Cleef. That's what I gifted last year. This is juicy setup, man. Why the speech has to be here now? This will also be like a setup 3 if it happens. Brother Ricky. Birds outside sniping again? They are outside. It's actually parrots. A few parrots. It's good. They're more than welcome. Happy to have nature. See? They're replying back now. Ricky, brother Ricky. Every time I read you in chat, you've either blown your account, or you're complaining about the market. But never I see you make a positive change. So you tell me, man, either you keep blowing, giving money to the broker. If that's the case, then I'll open a brokerage and hire you just as my customer. Or you make a change and start getting your shit together and do something good. You make the choice, brother. But I'll tell you one thing. If you're not going to make a change right now, quit. Quit before it's too late. Quit before you go in financial debt. Because unless you're willing to change, then you're a quitter, bro. And you can go fiddle your thumbs. So it's your choice. Oh, I told you this sell would be good. Oh, it didn't close below anyways. This guy is opening his mouth. How long till he finishes? Ugh. How long till this guy finishes, bro? Mr. Speech. Where's the speech? Budapest. Now gold, we were correct for waiting here. So what is going to be the option now to get into gold? I want to be rich quickly. I have no choice. I need to full margin. Well, you're getting poor at the moment, brother. It's not really working your plan. Because every day you message, you're getting poorer. Losing, blowing this account. So Really, it's not working. You're getting rich scheme here. Maybe you should change to don't get poor slowly scheme. I think that would be better than a get rich quick scheme. Right? Have you thought about don't get poor slowly? Because at the moment you're just getting poor fast. That's what I'm seeing. Tell us your entry, I pay $1. Yeah, if he keeps losing, we can hedge him. We can hedge him. Okay, Ricky, tell us now something on gold. Buy or sell? If you can tell us, then we'll take the opposite. And we'll see if we win or not. She's a woman president of the ECB? She is. Oh. Thank you, face it. I'm in a buy. Okay. Guys, get ready to sell. His entry was here. Draw a line. Where's TP, brother? Where's TP? So this is entry. Been playing CS, I see. Yeah, I play CS, man. It was weekend. I like to play CS during weekend. Or whenever I get the chance. You know. Love a good game of CS. What's your Faceit level? Faceit level 7 only now. Don't get to play as much, man. Maybe I play 3 games a week. It's not much, bro. Cheaters in CS crazy, that's why I play Faceit. That's why bros needs to hop on Valorant. Nah, bro, come on. Play the real man's game, bro. Play the real man's game. I missed 2014-15 era. Oh, bro, come on. I was playing during that time. I wanted to go pro. Full focus. Full focus CS. Not 14, I see 16. 2016 I was playing. How many trades you take per day? Normally 1 trade, but by the looks of what's happening now, I don't know what's going on, bro. DAX is ranging, catching everyone out. Gold is trying to reverse here. And I'm not sure how I can take a buy entry right now. I'm trying to think. I made $500 by e-dating desperate gamer boys with a voice changer. Man. Take us back indeed. Shit. Stewie, huh? Used to support Stewie, huh? Nah, my guy was Scream, bro. Scream. You remember Scream? Bro, that's insane, bro. These poor gamer dudes. Oh, you know? Oh, this chick's playing with me. I'm so lucky. Finally. Fucking put like a filter on like you're like an anime person. Bro. That's next level. They talk about my one taps. They did, bro. I used to train like Scream. It actually messed up my wrist training like Scream. I used to do like 500 bots headshots as fast as possible. Hi, do you watch anime? If yes, recommend me something. Brother, I'm working. I'm not sitting there watching 500 episodes of anime. Come on, boys. 500 episodes of anime. Watch One Piece? How many? Tell me right now. Tell me how many episodes does One Piece have? Tell me how many episodes. Thank you very much. I rest my case. 1,000 episodes. Are you mad? One Piece crazy? Yeah, you guys have too much time, man. You have too much time. He was the girl I sent $500 to. I'm sure it's good. I'm sure it's good, but I just don't have the time to get into it. It's not that I don't have the time. That's a lie. Anyone who says I'm too busy for something, it's a lie. I'm not too busy. It's just I allocate that time for something else. Like I could always, anyone who tells you I don't have time for something is complete bullshit, bro. They're complete bullshit people. Of course they have the time. You know? Yeah, Ricky is winning, bro. He scammed us, bro. He scammed us. Why not getting gold? Where's my entry, bro? If you explain the entry that follows my rules, then I would be in for sure. I'm pissed off because it's not following my entry. A close above here? Yes, we're talking business now. We stayed out of the sells though, but I'm not buying at resistance. You know how many times I've been slapped buying at resistance? That's like buying DAX. That's like buying DAX here. Right? The same thing. It's like exactly buying DAX right here. It's the same setup. You bought DAX right at this resistance here. Look what happened. Same thing happened just now on gold. Right at the resistance, buy gold, can dump, right? Then we go back to then we can go back to the sell option. So I can't buy then. All good, Joe, all good. Funny little morning, how price is moving. How's GJ doing? Still dumping this mother? Oof. Bro, GJ is completely flipped bias here. Yeah, bias bullish on GJ, we going down. If today was mixed, we would have made good money, huh? Shame. What if this is the retest? What if this is the retest? If we do a change of structure, yeah, I'm taking buys. I'm taking buys. If that happens, for sure. Yeah, like Kevin was drawing, this is what I need right now. Something, boom, next thing comes up, breaks above here, I'll take buys. Right, just a little one candle pause, you know. Come back down, then close above, boom, I take buys to here. Anyone know if this person has stopped speaking? How many videos are there in your VIP? Bro, there's a lot of work that goes in Tradesharpe exclusive, bro. Let's have a look, man. I've actually not compiled them. I've not compiled them. Let's have a look. This is the exclusive content. So you can see how many videos are here. So quite a lot, man. But they're all good stuff. Now the impressive part is the webinars. Look how many webinars there are. Because we do them every week. So there's 2024, all of 2024. So there'll be 50, 52, 53 webinars here. 2023 as well, when we started the group in 23. All of those webinars. And then 25, we're working on 25 now. I'd say the exclusive content here is going to be the top stuff. This is the top stuff. Like some of these lessons in here, I would say my priceless lessons here. My priceless lessons is going to be the psychology in trading special webinar. Everything, these are like sims are always priceless. Trading the process. 1 minute 1 minute strategy on gold. I called it gold 1 minute strategy, but it applies in indices and stuff like that. That's priceless. That comes up a lot. We use that a lot. You can ask the guys. It happens, right? This 1 minute breakout strategy. This percentage value of holding runners versus closing full really puts things in perspective. Trade management, live account versus challenge account is all good for my prop firm traders. Guys, I want to take sells on DAX, but this guy's speaking, man. Not this is a woman, sorry, but I don't know when they're finished. I can't find out. Can we see how long the speech is? Hopefully 10 minutes. We'll see if news is still keep coming in on the juice here. Still speaking. 11. Okay, I think finished now. Last one was 11 last time. Last time was 11, so I think it's done. Should be done. So now where has it left us? In mess, huh? Typical. Is there any limit? Unfortunately, no, there's no limit. The exclusive group is the Hogwarts for trading school. No, I think for the price, you can't beat the value. Like, I don't think it will last like that much longer. As naturally, maybe more people will find out about it and I'll have to shut doors because I'm not letting it become a saturated place as I spend a lot of time there. And I just don't want it like that, you know? So, those who take the opportunity, take it. Those who don't, don't. It's just how it's going to work. Bro, can you tell me how can I find my passion? I think I'm not good at anything. Yeah, that's your problem because you're trying to find too many things. Your passion will come. Think about when you were a kid. When you were a kid, what would you like to do, right? And work backwards from there. Right? When you were a kid, what did you like to do? What got you excited as a kid? I know as a kid, anything with an engine got me excited. Then I realized as a kid, anything competitive got me excited. What I do today is competitive. It's me versus the market and me versus me. I love it. There we go. It's a passion there, right? That's where the passion comes from. Oh. Do you ever use SMAs? No. Guys, I think it's gonna take some time for price to set up here. I'm still considering the buys. This could be a liquidity grab to the lows here. If I see a change of structure here, I'm taking buys, guys. But this might come after stream, okay? It's gonna be my plan on GJ for buys. Okay? Gold plan, pretty simple. I would love to see a candle form a little bit of resistance here and then close above. That would be my gold plan here to look for buys. Currently, this candle has 5-minute structure and it can close above in 3 minutes. Only issue is this about 40 pips stop loss for a target worth of 28. I really rather something that gives me positive risk to reward, especially at this time of the market. So I'm going to be looking at that. Then on DAX here, there's a bit of news in about 30 minutes as well. So I'm probably going to leave DAX until later. And I'm going to focus on gold and GJ at the moment. I do think GJ can probably set up. A lot of people are going to try sell it. Maybe the sells play out today, but man, bias is very strong here, you know, and we will see. Even, you know, this might just be a later trade that ends up coming. And if the sells do end up dumping here, we'll adapt. But I do think it could be an option here. And same thing with gold, right? Gold could end up being quite nice as well. So those two things I'm looking for, but I'm not going to sit here. We have the plan. I just need to wait for the positions. Unfortunately, nothing came during the session, but I do think something will probably come today, or if not by New York, because it's setting up like that. Like Asian pushed, London is creating an accumulation or a setup for either it to push in the next hour or so, hour and a half, which is still technically you could take a trade in that time following my rules, or it's going to come in New York, and that's what I'm going to take. On Friday, I took positions in New York, one position. There was two options, GJ and gold. Gold, I posted what happened in Harry's trades. I posted what happened. So, you know, that's what I'm looking for. So look at gold pulling back basically above here. I'm ready for buys, right? And that's it. So that's what I'm going to look for. So let's see if GJ can do what I said, you know, get above something like this. Boom, take a buy somewhere around here once it gets through that structure. So that's what I'm going to look for. Hopefully, if you guys do end up taking trades, listen to the plan. Otherwise, I'll catch you on tomorrow's stream, guys. Show up tomorrow, make an effort. Last week of the month, looking to wrap up this week strong here and go into next month. Fat Lot Feb. Tune in to tomorrow. Leave a like on the stream if you haven't. Unfortunately, sorry guys, a little bit slower during the session, but we saw a big move before the session, so it kind of messed us up. But it's only Monday. I need to go rest my voice, otherwise I'm not gonna have a voice tomorrow. I can feel it, and we'll see what ends up happening. All right, so take care all, and enjoy. Enjoy. Peace. See you guys. Hopefully catch you soon.